Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Everyone getting in the chat. Everyone getting here tonight, today, afternoon, evening, whatever time is on your region. Thank you for stopping by. Let's go enjoy. Who's the last qualified? This should be the last qualified for the WZ. So let's check it out. We have a lot of good players, strong players. Stay here. We're gonna start pretty soon. Bienvenidos, banda. Vamos a ver cuál es el último calificado para el torneo de Arabia.
22, the 15th anniversary, and we're here to cap off the show with Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Top 8. My name is Jay Free. Next to me, I got my brother, Jesus. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty well, because this Top 8 is ridiculously stacked. This entire tournament has been crazy. You should have been watching it the entire time, and if you weren't in the archives somewhere, you got to watch it.
Fatal
But this
Fury
is going to be absolutely insane.
Absolutely. We got European talent, we got international talent. A lot of people are actually traveling to this tournament because it is the final qualification spot for the Esports World Cup. So we had a ton of international talent here present in Hessen Crash, Frankfurt, 22nd installment, 15th anniversary.
Yeah.
Sinjo has been doing this for 50 years. Massive shout outs. But the first set we got to come up on the stage.
Yeah,
it's
that's
going to
going to
be
be actually one of the highlights, I think,
yes,
for a lot of people.
absolutely.
Because Dai is very much like the crowd favorite. You know, he comes from Germany, he's like a really likable dude. Then Leffen, kind of like, you know, a lot of the time kind of playing the villain a lot, and stuff. And like
the heel, as some
yeah,
people
the
say.
heel, exactly, that's probably the better word. And like him then going up against the town's hero, that's going to be a banger. And it's really tough to call who's going to win this, because they're both insanely strong.
Absolutely. Leffen also barely qualified for AWC. A couple of weeks back, Headstomper got second, lost to Dark Age in a 3-1 set. So this is his final chance to get into EWC. But Dai, the way he's been playing yesterday, absolutely ridiculous. Barely dropped any games. Winner's side top 8. I do believe we are getting into it already.
Wait, they're having issues, it seems,
Oh.
by the
So,
way they're
yeah.
reacting.
So for those who don't know, it's been incredibly warm, hot, whatever you want to call it here. It's like
Yeah,
34
it
degrees
is
centigrade.
so
So we are going to have like quick breaks between every other set because we do want to switch out PS5s as much as possible. We don't want the tech to be the limiting factor
Yeah,
between these two.
The worst. We had an unfortunate set where Cien had some input issues thanks to potential tech issues, right? And we don't want that to repeat.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
just to be safe.
We want the skill to be the determining factor, not the hardware. So we are going to be swapping PS5s out regularly during this top 8. So if there are small breaks or little pieces of downtime in between the sets, that's why now we want to ensure that the top players are getting the experience that they absolutely deserve. Some people are coming all the way from China, Singapore, Greece as well.
The
Absolutely.
only thing we're kind of missing, like when it comes to representation for this scene, I guess, is like Latin American players.
Yeah.
Nobody from that area traveled here. But other than that, we have basically the entire star-studded lineup.
Absolutely. We got, as you saw, we got Leffen, we got Dai, Abu Omar from Saudi Arabia, we got Sizzy, or XYZZ. I actually asked him, like, hey, how do you pronounce your name? He's like, yeah, whatever you prefer.
Okay, I'm going to keep it Zizzy then, because that's short.
Yeah, Sizzy, it sounds more fun to me. We got Youngwoo from China, Cien from Singapore, of course, K-Top from Greece, and then E.T. From China, who I think already qualified for EWC, but he's looking for, more importantly, that SWC qualifying spot. It's not just EWC on the line, but also SNK World Championship. So there's two things they're playing for here.
Exactly.
So if ET does win, the EWC spot goes, of course, to the second player.
Yeah, but also the SWC spot was actually just announced like somewhat more recently. So I think that's why we got a bunch of like last week or two signups as well that added to this stacked tournament.
Yeah, of course, Hessen Crash this year, record-breaking attendance, over 330 people attending, breaking multiple records for them. So that's always good to see. Once again, shout-outs to the entire 2BCU crew who have been working day and night the last 72, even longer hours. And with this heat, I mean, you can see it in our faces. We are hot, we're sweltering, the crowd is sweltering as well. They're ready to get in some Fatal Fury action, and make sure you stay hydrated in these type of temperatures because, yeah, you need the water in this heat.
Absolutely.
It's insane.
Yeah. But let's hope these players are hydrated and ready. I think things are starting to function. No, wait, maybe not. still working things out. Monitors now being brought in. Maybe that was an issue.
Are we going to see? I mean, I love that at least the production is making sure that the players, once again, that the hardware is not the limiting factor. You want the human element, the skill, the actual skill, to be the deciding factor. You don't want to lose to like a laggy monitor or a laggy PS5.
And also, like, sometimes it's hard to tell, right? And you don't want to have that seed of doubt in your mind. I wonder if this hadn't been laggy or something. So, better make sure there are no complaints. Let's keep it fair.
But I think all the eyes are, as you said, are going to be on the hometown hero, Dai, the sole German representative. There's 3 EU representations in top 8, them being, of course, Leffen and Dai. So the unfortunate European team killed the first set of the day.
It happening in Europe, in top 8, I mean, that's fair enough.
Could be worse, could be worse. But of course, K-Top, hailing from Greece, also in that loser side, top 8. He's going to play ET. Later on, but that's insane. The ET is already in losers bracket. Yunwu and Xian as well, which could be a grand final set in any other tournament.
Pretty much. Like actually, like Yunwu, I wasn't aware of him before now. Same as K-Top. Like so, those are like kind of surprise shows for me. And also Abu Omar. Like they showed up and proved immediately that they are on this level and deserve to be here, and that's why they are here.
So Yunwu participate a lot in online and more regional tournaments in his home country of China. I think this is actually his first time traveling internationally for City of the Wolves.
I can absolutely imagine it, because I find it hard to believe that he wouldn't have at least like made top 16 or something at any other major that he's
absolutely. I was trying to look up information about players that we might not be as familiar with. Yeah, and for Yunwu, there was surprisingly little I could find. So that's always good to see. But he's all the way from China to Frankfurt, Hessen crash. It's always a good thing to see. But also players like Abu Omar and both Sizzy, who, especially in Sizzy's case, the fact he's not already qualified for EWC just speaks volumes about the level of competition that we're seeing in City of the Wolves right now.
It's like players coming, like we talked about this yesterday already a bit, but like players coming from all kinds of different games, different scenes, like, bringing their already established skill sets into this one, and like everybody's kind of starting on this kind of level playing field with their individual abilities. And it's like, one of those games where we really see like the scenes mix, and it's awesome.
And I was talking to C4 before this as well. This game, the City of the Wolves, the reason why we see so many legacy talent still do so well this game plays a lot like an early to mid 2010s fighting game. Of course, there's some modern aspects, especially the ref gauge, how that works. It's very modern. It's very new.
But
the way, the way with chip works, traditional meterless, invisible reversals. It's very much like it feels a bit like Street Fighter 4, but it's SNK Street Fighter 4.
Yeah,
I know that's sacrilege to some of you in the chat. I'm so sorry, but for the people who need a little bit of reference, that's how it feels to someone who played a lot of Street Fighter.
It's more like SNK's. Like I don't know. I think the just defense and hyper defense options kind of liken it in my mind more a bit to Third Strike, with like especially the red parry to the
with
HD
parries.
comparison.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I can see that.
Yeah, like Garo, like Fatal Fury has always been like a little closer to Street Fighter than KOF has been. But this is like the first one in so long.
Was it like 3 decades or something like that? Something crazy?
15 to 20 years, I'm not sure. But like, a long time. Garo, the one that like just gets called Garo, even though Garo is technically
Mark
just the Japanese name.
It's basically Japanese for Fatal Fury, Because the game
Mark
in Japan is called
exactly.
Garu City of the Wolves.
This one,
So this one. So once again, chat, for those who just tuned in, we are currently in the process of swapping out some hardware. There were a couple of issues that Dai and Leffen, notice. But of course, we have the Mad Respect Challenge. Luckily for y'all, you have 1.5 Germans on the mic. I'm half German. I'm pretty sure Cheese is German. So we have a Mad Respect campaign. We're being supported by Mad Gaming in Office. Post a clip of the best action in the games you've seen as like a fair play moment, and you have a chance to win a gaming PC from Mad Gaming and Office. The only thing you have to do is tag at Mad Gaming Office and 2B Community, so 2BCU on Twitter with the hashtag MadRespect on Instagram before June the 24th, before midnight. And you have to be residing in Germany. So that's the only thing. So if you're internationally, I'm sorry. But if you are,
we kept it in German.
So everyone here in the crowd, you better make sure you have a chance of winning that game PC, right? Who doesn't want a free PC?
Yeah. So if you see any sick plays, any action that impresses, you can post something like that. Or if you see something that really strikes you as a fair play moment,
exactly.
Kind of a loose definition, but I'm sure people can figure it out and put their own definitions in there and get with surprises.
Emotions run very high. We see the occasional pop-off, but it's so important to still be respectful towards your opponent. I mean, you can pop off, but we always need either the fist bump or the handshake. It is a sport, and we need sportsmanship as a scene. I think that's so incredibly important.
I think one of the things that actually, like, especially at a high level, if you play against somebody and you don't respect them, it can make it harder to beat them.
Absolutely.
So like showing them respect is kind of a way of like, acknowledging that you need to try hard, and like they deserve your respect then, and then
it goes back to like never underestimate your opponent.
Yeah.
But also never let them know your next move. But it looks like we are slowly getting situated. I hear the game being booted up. We are situated at the desk. So let's get into the matchup real quick. Leffen, of course, playing Kain. Dai repping the Hokuto Maru.
Yes.
We've seen this matchup, of course, a lot of times. I mean, I think chat's going to point that out as well. But then again, I mean, they are playing for an EWC and SWC qualification spot. Why not pick a top tier?
Yeah. Especially like they're both like even if you don't just want to pick top tiers, I think they have like enough unique tools and special stuff that you might just pick them because they're cool, right? Like
I think Hokutomaru is incredibly cool. With his double jump, he's a ninja, he's a shinobi. He has the air stall, a lot of mobility options. Of course, Kain can just pollute the screen with projectiles, his full screen rev flow. It's yeah.
And his up close game is also pretty strong.
He's a rushdown. He's a zoner that also is very good at rushdown.
Never heard that before. But yeah, they've also both been prepping like all day today for this matchup against other Kain/Hokutomaru players. So they should know their stuff and be ready for each other. So now
also,
it'll just be down to who's
quick question, production. Can we lower the sound of the game a little bit?
Not just
for just me and Cheese. I want to hear what my man's saying. All right, but here's the first set of City of the Wolves top 8. Leffen versus Dai. Dai actually going for the Billy, or is this a button check?
Oh yeah, no, he actually, okay, I'm a little surprised that he's bringing him out here because, okay, this does look like a button check.
Yeah, I think it's a button check. Okay. I was gonna make sure. I've not seen Dai play Billy much. Maybe here and there, but every single time when he goes actually into the set, it's the Hokutomaru.
Yeah. I would have been surprised with him not picking the Hokutomaru here because he was prepping with that character specifically, so now just picking somebody else would have been weird. But he has also been playing a bunch of Billy, thinking that Billy is maybe the one matchup that Hokutomaru loses, and so he wants to be ready and I guess just have another side pick potentially.
I mean, it's always good to have a plan B, right? But I think this time for real. Top 8 City of the Wolves going on right now. Leffen versus Dai. First set coming at you here at Hessen Crash 22. And it is going to be indeed the Hokutomaru on Dai's side.
Absolutely. So, careful step by both of them. Don't want to overcommit.
Are we feeling each other out? Just taking it slow.
Right, it's going to establish plus frames, but Leffen bravely hit some buttons in between.
Yeah, ref gauge filling up already.
Yep.
Leffen in the orange is slowly ticking down. We're taking our time. We don't need to overextend, but there is the wild punish. First blood goes to Dai.
Yeah, we're going to go all the way into the corner with some big damage here. And the mix-up is beautiful. Catches him reaching, and the damage is massive again. And the ref gauge situation is pretty equal.
Yeah, pretty good so far. Dai chilling, knows that he doesn't need to overextend. Ooh, Schwarze Lanze.
Yeah, that's one of those, nice tools that he has to just kind of get in there, almost retreat. And now we're playing his game. JD's not going to save you there.
Oh, nice JDs that Garkens couldn't quite confirm.
He might have been worried about his ref gauge, I'm not sure, but yeah, now he's gonna get that little bit of extra damage, but he might not get the chance if this keeps going.
Overheat for Leffen. Oh, nice defense, so Dai just runs away. Couldn't quite confirm again. There is the projectile, and the first round is going in favor of Dai. And chat, just to make sure, the whole top 8 is going to be first to 3.
Yes. Up until the winners and losers finals. But yeah, I really like actually that Dai didn't commit to an anti into a special because that was the counter.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But now,
oh no!
Oh, Dai missing his quick punch opportunity, but it's all good.
Where are you going? Ref low. 2 sticks of butter on Dai's side. One confirm it's a super could do it. Has to be careful. 93%.
Ref gauge is near revved up. Okay, a little too high on the jump.
Keeps out of overheat. Okay. It's time for Leffen to do big damage.
Yeah, and the setup's going to be dangerous as well. No! For you, my guy. Wake up super, Dai with the perfect call out. takes the first match.
I'm not going to take any of your pressure. Dai sending an early message. Okay, going back to character select. Of course, he's not allowed to change characters. Of course, take a couple breaks.
But yeah. Leffen could. But I don't think he will. I don't think I've ever seen him play anything else. I also, I just saw him prepare with this character as well. But yeah, he's probably just trying to, take a moment, calm himself, rethink his strategy.
I am in favor of taking breaks even when you win. You don't want to get too excited about your W, right? So taking a quick break, calming your nerves, calming your excitement a little bit can keep you thinking a bit more rationally. Instead of just feeling yourself and going for the hardest reads and would just like run up DP and stuff like that.
I mean, hey, for some people that works, right? But in general, I think breaks are pretty good.
Ooh, gets clipped.
Break might have already had. No!
Nice!
Die was not
Short
nice.
hop. There you go, big damage. It's going to put Leffen out of SPG as well. Well, the crowd going nuts with every single rep blow that Dai is dealing out.
You know they love to see it. And now that Dai is, at a pretty good advantage in this first two.
Yes.
Oh, they're hot for it.
Ooh, what a block from Leffen. Oh.
Leffen can't seem to really catch this ninja.
Yeah, Hakutimar very slippery. All right. Oh, nice JDs.
Beautiful stuff. Even didn't accidentally get a backdash when he was pushed out of the super. Oh,
right, nice block from Leffen.
Though.
Yeah, big damage. Dai also in overheat, so pretty rough situation. Does not have any super bar as well. Has to do with the rough way.
Oh, catches him with a jump. This is next thing. Whatever he does is gonna do it.
One shuriken could actually do it. There is the anti-air. Dai, once again, in full control, has Leffen come into him and then capitalizing off the overextension.
This is a set point for Dai to move on into winners finals.
Actually, no, it's first of three, so he's not quite there yet.
It is? Wait.
It is first. I'm pretty sure it's first of three.
Well, maybe they changed something. But that would be awesome. Oh, beautiful
nice.
response by Leffen.
Dai out of SPG now as well. Leffen still has access to his. Ooh, guard cancel. Okay, okay.
And Leffen now seeming like he's gonna take it around finally. He stays patient though.
Yeah, good patience. Nice. Another guard cancel.
Got the counter hits too. Like when he guard cancels there, you pretty much always get the counter hit, so he knew he could combo a little more.
Oh, hold on.
He's got the super. This should be it.
He has enough rep gauge as well. Should be able to close it out.
Yes.
Rasengan. There you go. Oh, it is actually first to two.
2 out of 3, yes.
Overlay was lying to us. I'm so sorry, chat, but that means that Dai is moving forward to winners finals. He needs 2 more sets to get the EWC spot, but the crowd is loving it. They're hyping up their boy Dai. He's staying calm. He knows there's still a bit to do. But yeah, I think we just got confirmation. First 3 is only for the finals. So it's winners, losers, and grands.
That's either an EWC or SWC thing, maybe both, I guess. That's just how they ruled it. That's what we're going to deal with. People have been petitioning for changes, but for now, this is the way to go.
All right, so yeah, Leffen being relegated to the losers side of the tournament. So he's not quite out yet, still has a chance to get into EWC and, of course, SWC. But the next set that we've got coming up is going to be Abu Omar versus Sizzy. Actually been talking to Dai before this top 8. He saw normally Abu Omar likes Kain a lot. We saw him play Kain yesterday in top 16. But apparently he's been lobbing a little bit at Terry to fight into the Billy matchup, which of course is the character that Zizzy has been playing since release.
He is also here with a buddy, I think, who I think mains Terry, so maybe that's where he got some tech from or something.
And for those who know, Abu Omar, also known as Wes, for those who are unfamiliar with his name. Also, has not had much results when it comes to Fate of Fury Series of the Wolves.
I hadn't seen him before.
But of course, he's winner side top 8 here at Hessen Crash, so I guess he's pretty good at the game.
Absolutely. He really surprised me yesterday. He's like one of those 3, right, that I mentioned that I wasn't really aware of, who came in swinging hard. And
an interesting thing for Abu Omar, this entire tournament has not dropped a single game.
Yeah,
every single set, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
Let's see if he can continue that streak, because his next opponent is Zizzy himself. Like another one where you're surprised that he's not already qualified.
Yeah, got 4th at Brussels Challenge last month, 9th at Battle Arena Melbourne, 9th at CEO last week as well. So plenty of top placements, but not quite in SWC or EWC. My apologies, just yet. But this is our second winners. Sets of winners once again goes to winners finals. Both sponsored by Team Falcons, of course.
Sadly, a team kill, just like we had just now, continent kill, I guess. But this far in the tournament, you really can't really help it. inevitable eventually.
Absolutely. All right, I think we're going to do a quick button check. I think, oh yeah, we're going to a button check. So we're not quite into the game yet. Of course, always check if your buttons are correct. You don't want to lose the set because you mapped the button incorrectly, or you have to, you fist bump and you know, oh, my buttons are wrong. And if it's mid-game, yeah, if you pause the game, yeah, you have to give it away.
The one thing that I would like to petition SNK for, we do have that button check thing in the menu, but you can only check the regular face buttons on it, not any macros that you can set.
Oh.
Yeah. So
wait, are you sure? I'm pretty sure you can.
Pretty sure it only shows like A, B, C, D, and red. So.
Oh yeah, but if you press a macro, it activates like 2 or more of the things you map.
I guess, but
I mean that's what I've been doing. So I'm pretty sure so I have like a feint button. So I press feint button, it does rev and heavy kick.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I guess I made a mistake. I guess that works then. But I guess they want to make extra sure and.
Because I think Street Fighter does it in that way as well. If you press like a macro, like DI, it shows heavy kick and heavy punch at the same time. It's like a DI macro. Yeah, in this tournament also, it's not just an EWC spot on the line, it's also an SWC spot. So SNK World Championship spot also on the line. And as Chi just mentioned before, it has been announced just very recently.
Yeah. They tend to do that kind of, I don't know why, it's just kind of, I guess they want to keep things exciting or something.
I mean,
but yeah, that's the way.
I mean, in that way, you also get more local talent to your world championship. So maybe that's a way to do it. Of course, you got to give people time to travel or make schedules because there's so many events going on. We had last night actually Cream City Conversions, and I can't quite remember who took that home. But last week we had CEO, we had Brussels Challenge last month.
It's been like almost every week.
Combo Breaker, Head Stomper. There's been so many tournaments here left. But I do think we are actually going into the set right now.
All right.
Oh, it is going to be the kind. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. That's what I would have expected. Like Terry is definitely no slouch. He won a tournament recently. But you know, if you
of course, yeah, Dark Angel with the Terry, honest Terry. Oh
wait,
no.
No.
Uh-oh, Gremlins.
Oh, the button checks couldn't help you there, I guess. Oh boy. Well, let's hope. I think this was so early that we can still keep it as like not taking the round. Usually, like when your controller disconnects or something in the middle of a round, that's just
we're getting the TOs on stage to see what's going on.
But I think nothing happened yet, so I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna remake the set once again, chat. It is. I am not lying when I say it's 34 degrees Celsius.
So
I think that's like almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know my freedom units because we don't do freedom here. I suppose.
No, we're trapped in the cage.
Yeah. We're trapped in a cage of heat.
Yes.
So we do know that we're dealing with a lot of heat. We're doing very exceptional weather. We do try to swap out the peace fights as much as possible. So we did expect a couple of gremlins here and there. So bear with us while we get this. So we want to get once again. We don't want heart rate to be the limiting factor.
Nope. We don't.
Needs to be skill issue, not tech issue.
Yep. But this time it seems like it was more like a controller thing rather than an overheated PS5. But, same difference, I guess.
There you go. I think we're getting things situated slowly but surely. Sizzy's chilling. Oh!
Oh yeah, fan.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very
helpful.
I don't know what your name is, but thank you so much for the fan.
Oh,
let me get you. Well, big fan of whoever just gave us this fan. Oh, that's great. Ooh. This is analog technology, you know.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised how well like this works. I used one like a couple hours ago. I was chilling with Beverly in, and I used one of hers. And like, oh my god, this works actually really well.
Yeah. Toast actually has like a USB fan, I think. That
Yeah.
I wish I had that because.
Toast is going to be joining us for top 8 later on as well. He needs a quick break. He just got done bringing the hype for Granblue Versus, and if you heard the crowd, they were very, very excited. But finally, we're getting into the real set. It's going to be Abu Omar versus Sizzy Kind versus Billy. Interesting, Sizzy actually has been doing this yesterday as well. Abu Omar yesterday as well went for the middle SPG instead of the first one, which a lot of players, most players go for the first one.
Yeah, the general consensus seems to be is that putting at the top is at the front is the best, but some opt for the.
Because in that way, you actually know for sure that you're going to be able to use it.
Yeah. But Abu Omar loses his right now and is now pretty low on life. But he's got that super bar to and this move to turn things in his favor at least for a moment, whenever he wants almost.
course. Billy Khan rising in stocks in the last couple of months, especially with the most recent patch.
Okay.
Ooh, okay,
We
we chilling.
It
Just
almost looked like another controller because he was just that confident standing there.
he was just standing there.
Yeah, menacing.
Menacingly.
Yes.
I mean, if I see a guy with like a 6-foot pole just looking at me, I'm like, all right, I don't want no beef, bro.
You know what? There's another way to get around. Like, this is not for me.
Yeah, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here as much as you.
He took that first one. Pretty handy with the huge wild punish. Gonna cash out big. Probably spending a bar.
That's a lot of damage for a high dodge as well.
Not quite out of SPG, but still.
Oh, now he is. Now he is.
Yep.
Yeah, Sizzy very much in control of the game, taking it one step at a time, not overextending. Oh, that should be enough to take the first game.
Yep. There you go. He wasn't anywhere near that with that combo either, so absolutely no question.
Yeah, just total dominance in that first game.
Yeah, it was
from Sizzy.
very strong.
True life, a day in life of true South Town geezer, mate. Yeah, Billy Khan. I mean, if Shalhai picks a character,
Yeah.
then you know it's probably the best character in the game, because that man is not messing around.
No, he ain't shy about it.
Yeah.
And as he shouldn't be, right? He's the only one so far. He was won 2 of these major qualifying events, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Ooh, wakes up with a close A.
Ooh, a little too short, but still retains his spacing.
Dylan, okay, needs him in the air. Yeah, and Sizzy going for a lot of just neutral jumps.
I'm surprised there wasn't an anti-air there.
Yeah.
I guess he might have been reading a dive kick rev flow from Kain. That's the tool he has. Oh man, this is just denying every angle. The air, nope. The ground, nope. This is all mine.
Yeah, very much a reactive playstyle so far, just feeling out what Abu Omar wants to do. You see a lot of whiff punishes coming out from Sizzy, and especially with that far C, his button reaches so long, it allows for so many easy conversions as well.
Like that. He was so far away and still got that. Pretty nasty stuff. Oops.
Yeah, and that means that Sizzy's actually already at set points. So if you can get the scoreboard updated, please. It's already 1-0 for Sizzy with him having a round as well. Ooh, wild punish!
Wild punish into the big stuff. Gonna take him out of SPG and get out knockdown.
Yahoo! One more hit needed.
That must have been a safe jump.
Oh, not quite. There you go. And yeah, I think that's already a 2-0 in favor of Sizzy. He's going to move forward. He's going to face Die in winners finals.
Yeah,
that was dominant.
That was absolutely dominant. That was about as dominant as Abu Omar looked against everybody else.
Exactly. And these are the first games he lost as well, but nothing I expect less from Sizzy. As we said, like he's very defensive. He doesn't overextend. Very reactive. It looks for the whiff punishes with the far C on with Billy. So yeah, very very clinical way to take that set from Sizzy. But up next, we're gonna move down to the loser side of the bracket. So that's the outcome of the first winners rounds. Yeah, it's gonna be Dai versus Sizzy. But up next, Yunwoo versus Cien.
Yep.
We said Yunwoo, a player not many people might know.
As we mentioned.
Yeah, doing a lot of online tournaments for SWC qualification tour there as well. But Cien, do we really need to introduce Cien?
I mean, if you're an SNK only head, you might not be aware of him, even though you should be, because he also grew up on KOF, etc. And he's shown actually in KOF 13 and I think 15 as well, maybe in 14 as well, I'm not sure, that he's absolutely really strong in those games too. But now he's like, I think this is the first time that the general FGC public, I guess, is becoming aware of his SNK skills. And we're going to see if that's good enough against Yunwoo.
I think I agree. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Of course, Cien, for those who don't know, 2013 Street Fighter 4 EVO champion, so actually has a lot of skills when it comes to a lot of fighting games. Still hanging with the big leagues. But yeah, again, not getting the EWC qualification spot yet. Also the sole Gato player in this top 8.
Gato is a really strong character. Like I'd say just outside of the very top tier.
He's literally he is the top 5.
Yeah, kind of. And he I think he's one of those characters where if you've been a fan of Gato the entire time, like if you've been playing KOF 11, 15, wherever Gato was, you probably like him in this game because he's got a lot of cool stuff. He's
got
well
the back
animated, all that.
turn.
Yeah, he's got stances, command grabs. He's got kind of everything you might want, and it's all cool.
Yeah, he is just a cool guy. You know, like he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed because then I'm just gonna fight better. And I think that's so cool because he knows like if I open my eyes, I actually don't do as well. And I think that is so. That's just like a definition of cool. But again, Xian also traveling a lot. Went to CEO. He got 33rd there, so just out of reach. 13th at Ballerina Melbourne as well. So yeah, a ton of players just traveling around the world to get that EWC spot.
It's like, you know, it's a huge opportunity. The money in there is insane. And also the exposure, I guess, you know, lots of sponsors have come into this with that. And then, like, those sponsors aren't only out there because of the money, but because of the eyes that all of this prestige brings with it. Absolutely. And these players, you know, they want a cut of that pie.
Absolutely. We're getting everything sorted. And that's what something I saw yesterday. If we can get a camera on the stage, please. Yeonwoo having his stick. Oh, you can't quite see that.
Aquí yo creo que le vamos a ir al Xian, banda. Oye, qué chiquitillo el Jungwoo, huh? He's playing in a chair. He's playing in a chair. It reminds me the old Evo days. Jungwoo very strong. Very, very strong. I think he's still one of the favorites for the tournament. Let's see how it goes. But Xian also master, really, really, really good friend. KLF master player. Let's keep enjoying. Thank you everyone for enjoying the stream, to join us and see some of the best Fatal Fury City on the Wolves. Let's check the next match. Enjoy, you guys.
It's so cool to see that for a tournament that's relatively, it's not as big, of course, as your CEOs, as your combo breakers, but a tournament with this size, attracting so much international attention is always good to see, because we're here in humble Frankfurt am Main. Once again, shout outs to the two BCU crew who have been working tirelessly throughout the entire weekend in scorching heat.
Oh, man. Like, we think we've had it rough. They've had to keep sitting where they're sitting and doing, you know, the work.
I'm going to bring out the fan a little bit more, because that, you know, that's
nice,
very nice.
Whoever came up with that was a genius.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you hear that on the mic, but I need some...
Yeah, man, we need this.
You can see it on my face. I am red. I've been applying sunscreen every, like, 30 minutes. I've been going... I went to 2 bottles already. The sun... but luckily, I can stay inside. AC in Europe is a privilege.
Yeah.
The thing is, we don't usually need AC. It's not usually this hot.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel like I would like ACs everywhere nowadays.
Oh, man. Toast. Yo, brother, Toast with the digital fan. Oh my goodness, actual lifesaver. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, we got a little button check. So Toast with his power bank and the USB fan. Oh my days. Actually, it's actually pretty nice. There you go. Can we share it a bit? There you go.
I'm not really feeling it right now.
Yeah, as Nemo's next, it's expensive, but we also can. Oh yeah, take it back, sure. We can also just open a window, because it's usually not 30 degrees or like 100. I don't know, 100 Fahrenheit.
I feel like it has been. But thanks, Toast.
Yes, shout outs to brother Toast. Toast Senpai is going to be joining us for Top 8 a little bit later on commentary, so you'll hear more of him. For now, it's going to be me, Jay3, of course, and the brother Jesus bringing you the action so far. We're going down to the loser side, and there we go. Hotaru versus Gato.
Actually a canonical matchup, I guess, right?
Oh, yeah, they're family, right?
Yeah, I think they're siblings. I'm also not too deep into the lore, but I think she's looking for her brother, and I think he's him or something. I'm not sure. Maybe he killed her brother, I don't know. Man.
And they're fighting in Kain's backyard.
Yes.
Or front yard.
And you know, his yard is so big it could be either.
Yeah, this is family issues. They probably should not be doing this in public.
Whoops. Wow. That slight delay, or I guess in this case pretty long delay on the aerial replo catching Yunwoo guard. Nice links.
And a feint pressure. Good. Xian. Oops. Ooh, actually misses the confirm.
Okay, careful. Staying at a range where he can react. Wow.
Yo, the walk forward and then just palm in the face. Looks like it hurts. First round going in favor of Xian.
Not overextended. Again with that heavy hit. There's a super now. It's probably going to spend it for a good setup and damage. Yes.
We're going into space. We're taking our little sister with us.
Oops.
I was going to say dealing with the pressure pretty well, but no. Got open up like a pressure cooker. One more hit needed for Xian.
Empty jump throw, the classic.
Perfect game.
He's been kind of like almost controlling Yunwoo with his little movements and etc. Like when he essentially made Yunwoo jump up and got the high crush conversion.
Yeah. Suffocation,
was
no breathing.
Yes.
Ooh, okay, there you go. Nice. I want to see that DP being represented. Get that. Make your opponent know that the invincible option is there.
On the other hand, in this game specifically, the light DPs, which are the only invincible ones, usually do very little actual damage by themselves.
It's just a pressure reverse.
Exactly. Yeah. You got it. Like it's a stop sign.
Yeah.
But you don't get too much damage.
The real damage is when you get a break DP, of course, the heavy one.
Yeah. Those don't have full invul, but yeah.
Ooh, speaking of full invul, if you block it, it's a fat punish. We're going to do a lot of damage. Has a bar if you want to suspend it.
Okay, doesn't actually go into the super end, a little surprised, but he was confident, and it worked out.
Some of the European greed spreading to our Asian friends.
Maybe. It's like, you build one bar so quickly that I tend to think it's better to just use one-handed, but hey, if he's right, he's right.
Now has two though. The conversion going to hidden gear if he wants to.
Yep. If he keeps it. Okay, wait. Cien doesn't get much out of this one. But yeah, what a different round that was just now, huh?
Yeah, it was all Yunwoo. Right, spends one of the bars. The ignition gear is being represented as well.
Whoops. Okay, Cien interrupts the pressure. Now looking for his own opening again. Okay.
Oh, nothing after that.
Yeah.
Shen revving up as well. Oh, almost close to overheat.
Oh. Into the corner, getting pushed. Further and further. Okay. But also not minding walking back.
Actually, hold on. It is enough. My goodness.
Was like an exact reversal almost.
Absolutely. Yunwoo putting a game on the board, and this game can go very, very, very fast. So we're in our final game between these two already. Loser of this has to go home.
Yeah, they are losers. So far, each match has been going really one-sidedly to one and then the other.
Very much back and forth. Let's hope it's a little bit more even between these two now in this final game. Ooh, not respect the pressure.
Not the overheat.
Yeah, that's big. And yeah, no, not even close to getting a hidden gear. So that it's going to be a full overheat on Yunwoo's side.
And Gato is one of those characters who's really good at abusing an opponent's overheat status.
Yes, he does.
Oh. But hey, if you get hit all the time, then I guess he doesn't need to. Oh, the bait! Yunwoo has been presenting the DPs a couple times, and Cien this time sniffs it out. And okay. Gonna be really close to killing. Oh, that, yeah, the one nice tactic against the safe jumps is actually presenting the heavy DP. Because it still beats the jump in, and then they have to block it, and then, you're at least safe.
Yunwoo now, though, out of overheat. Cien is in overheat. Yunwoo sitting on 2 sticks of butter. He's gonna spend one, that should be enough.
Yes.
There you go.
What a reversal again.
A lot less lopsided as before,
Absolutely.
but now Yunwoo on set point.
Oh, no anti-air. Oh, now gets decked for trying to stick out a little button. Has an interrupt. Loses the SPG and a lot of life.
Ooh, that's 40% already gone on Cien. Oh, 50%.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's some massive damage. Ooh, good JD, but
no second one.
Oh,
the ref blow, Ariel. Yunwoo needs one good. Oh, he can do it. I think so.
Yes.
There you go. And that's where Cien's journey for EWC ends, and Yunwoo keeps moving forward. Cien being sent home. First round of losers, top 8. But Yunwoo, of course, moving forward. Very good stuff. As you said, very much back and forth. First game, very much in favor of Cien. Second game, very much in favor of Yunwoo. The third game was a little bit more even. Yeah. But in the end, it was Yunwoo who moves forward in this losers side of the bracket. I think they play Leffen, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's check it out.
We're gonna get we'll get production on that. We'll make sure we'll see.
Zizzy versus Yunwoo and Leffen versus.
Oh, but Zizzy actually won, so I think there's a little bit of mix-up in at Star GG.
Yeah, actually.
So yeah, because it's going to be Zizzy versus Dive for the winners final. That's going to be a little bit later, so not yet. Yeah, it's going to be Abu Amar versus Yunwoo. Leffen is going to fight the winner of the next set that we got coming up. We got our
versus K-Top.
Yeah, K-Top from Greece playing Okutomaru. Not many results when it comes to City the Wolves, but him along with his brother H-Dope, who's also here from Greece. For some reason, they're just very good at every game they want to play.
I mean, they have that brother advantage, right? Just being able to push each other, and that helps you a lot, I guess.
And of course, what do we need to say about ET? an absolute SNK legend, multiple Evo championships. You got 4th at CEO, 3rd at Head Stomper as well, and 7th at Brussels Challenge. He's gotten so incredibly, painfully close to the EWC spot, but this is his final chance. Actually, he's already. I think
he is now qualified for EWC.
Yeah, but he's looking for that SWC spot. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, you know, we haven't seen all that much out of K-Top yet. But he was also looking like extreme strong. Actually, wasn't it ET actually who sent him to losers? I think that might be what happened. But I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I remember calling that ET was the first one to make K-Top look mortal or something.
I mean,
but I could be mistaken.
Have they played? Did they play in winners? I can't remember.
I think so. Maybe it was his brother.
But so K-Top and H though both brothers from Greece, so they are both training partners. Yeah, K-Top also with a very dominant display yesterday in top 16. I don't think he dropped a single game, but I'm not quite sure because with this heat, my brain has turned into a little bit of mush. So chat, if I do misspeak on something, I humbly apologize. I've been trying to deal with the heat. We have all been trying to deal with the heat. I want to make sure. Hey, crowd, are you getting hydrated enough? Are you making sure you're drinking? Because we, Sinjo told me we got a supply of 1,500 cans of Red Bulls.
You can just take a can of Red Bull.
Yeah, so if you are thirsty, at the entrance, there's free Red Bull. If you want to get hydrated, also make sure you're drinking a lot of water as well. Yeah, but you got to get those electrolytes in as well.
Yes. But this might be a button check still. I don't think we heard the buttons before, so you know they might still be gearing up.
We'll see. Of course, ET hiding his inputs. He got the little basket over his arcade stick. I love that kind of stuff.
Yep, that sounds like a button check to me.
Yeah. Yo, look at the gamer lean that K-Top is representing.
Oh yeah, he was representing that yesterday as well. I think IQ C4 pointed it out and was like, yeah, that's probably not good for your eyes. But, I mean, maybe it's good for his gaming.
The closer you're sitting, the less like photons the light has to travel to register on your chrono. So
MS minimization.
Yep. I mean that's why it's okay to have like the measuring tape.
Have the
optimal.
Yeah,
so you can see everything.
That, but I mean, you know, science.
Science. We believe the science in these rounds. But I do think we are finally going to get into the set for real this time. Yeah, ET versus K-Top. China versus Greece. I think it's going to be a Hawk tomorrow mirror match, if I'm not mistaken. Actually,
Kine.
oh no,
yeah.
Kine.
Kine is his nice character that he was presenting, I think.
Nice the rev low, immediately representing that. That move is just like ignorant.
Yeah, it's like it goes very far. You almost can never punish it, and you know, it obviously absorbs all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And look at K-Jump.
Damage! He has a level 1.
Ooh,
there you go. You gotta spend cash to make cash sometimes. If you can close out around, you absolutely go for it. As you said it before as well, Jesus. Meter build is very fast in this game.
Yeah, I mean, he built that in the first, like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something, the way that was going. So he's gonna build it back. Oh, gets the counter.
Sends the boy to space with the counter hit.
With that orb there, the pressure is even nastier.
Ref gauge revving up on the side of K-Top, but ET gets a good confirm. There you go, spreads the bar as well.
That's gonna give him a nice setup. Goes for a cross-up,
oh, we blocked that? Oh, of course, the ref guard.
Yep.
That almost was a little bit of impressive.
He said that there was something up and was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play sure.
Oh, apologize. Apparently ET from Taiwan. I do apologize.
I think the game just got louder.
Right.
I think the game just got louder. It's fine. Oh,
wow.
X moving past one another.
We're schmoving past each other on the highway. Oy. Already out of SPG now is K-Top.
Being sent to the corner. Nice jump out. You know, if you're going to commit to avoiding the grab, might as well take offense off of it, and he sure did.
Oh, the tomahawk. Oh, my days.
The elusive ninja finds a way. Oops. Just a little more.
Yeah, wants to create some distance is K-Top.
Yeah. But hey, the Kine is always dangerous with that orb, as I was just about to call out. No chance, though. He finds the opening again.
First round very much was in favor of K-Top, but ET immediately with the adjustments was a bit more aggressive with his approach. Did not really allow K-Top to get his game plan started. So good adjustments from ET in that second and third round. Of course, we're still in first two territory. Ooh, are we getting a character? No, we're not. Just quick break, reset yourself.
Yep. I don't think we're going to see a switch to Salvatore like Chad was implying yesterday.
That's always good to see. It's always good to see. Yeah, and the European fans are making themselves known for K-Top, one of 3 European representatives in this top 8.
But ET wants K-Top out of here so he can move on.
Oi.
Another counter hit with it too.
Well, we're sending so many people to space with these counter hits.
Up, delay on that grab, catches K-Top backdashing. It's looking all ET.
Oh, yo, we got loops.
Jab.
Oh.
The power of that heavy flash kick break.
Oi. Oh, one more hit needed here for ET. Oh, baits on the flash kick. ET now on set points.
Yeah, after losing that first round, ET has been kind of on a tear. I think he, you know, just kind of, maybe he just got caught off guard in the first round, or maybe he figured something out. But right now he's continuing that onslaught.
Yeah, the momentum still very much on the side of ET. K-Top being forced into the corner already. Another throw coming out. Oh, the setups.
Just one part doesn't go.
Oh, the empty low. That's going to be it. And ET in a very comfortable fashion. 2-0 over K-Top. K-Top being eliminated, being sent home. ET moving forward.
That was pretty nasty. If it hadn't been for that first round, I would have said that was free. But you know, K-Top certainly, you know, showed that he could do it. But ET just, I guess, sped over.
I mean, you can never sleep on ET. One of the absolute legends when it comes to SNK for multiple years. King of Fighters, Fatal Fury. So you cannot sleep on this man. Actually, are we going to winners finals already?
We might be, potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah, I guess that might then be the last match I commentate after. Maybe
we're gonna see. But winners finals gonna be Dai versus XYZZY or Sizzy, whatever you so prefer. Yes, and ET does already have an EWC qualification spot, but he's here for the SWC qualifiers for SNK World Championships because they're also coming up. Actually, I looked it up. Fatal Fury EWC is only like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh man,
it's coming up very quickly.
Yeah, there's so many events. It's hard to keep track of when exactly everything is, and like there's like so many big ones now too, right? It's like there's 3 EVOs, there's EWC, there's like, you know, CEO and all these massive events. It's difficult to know when everything is.
Yeah, and yeah, as we said, international talent being present here at Hessen Crash in Frankfurt am Main. Of course, this 22nd installment, once again, 15th anniversary. Sinjul and the 2BCU crew has been doing this for over 15 years. And absolutely incredible work coming out from the German FGC. And so far, I've been having a good time. Y'all in the crowd, you having a good time? There you go. That's what I like to hear. Of course, they're repping their boy. Because upcoming got Dai versus Sizzy.
Both of them looked really good in their matches advancing to this one. So it's once again a really tough call to make. Like, you know, of course, the crowd here, I think they want Dai to win, don't they? I guess they can't either.
Hey, y'all want Dai to win? There you go. The hometown hero repping the German flag as well. Got so close to multiple qualifications for EWC. Got 9th at Head Stomper, 13th at CEO as well, but and 9th in Brussels. He got so close, but this is his last and final, but also his best shot into getting EWC.
I mean, this is the furthest he's made it into one of these tournaments, and he's still in winner's side, right? And he has been on absolute fire.
Yeah. But his opponent has been as well.
Yes.
You saw the way Sizzy was playing against Abu Omar. Absolute control, taking it so safe, but so calculated. So many whip punishes, didn't overextend, was in the right place at the right time, and just made sure that Abu Omar could not press any of his options.
Yeah, he cut off a lot of approaches early on, and then he was like, okay, now I've shown you that I'm going to do that, and now I'm going to cut you off reactively. And it's probably going to be harder against Dai because like Dai's movement is insane. and he's really good at adaptations and all that. But you know, we'll see.
Going to be a good set, of course. Dai more of the on the offensive side, and Sissy, as we said, a lot more of a defensive play style. It's going to be interesting to see who's able to smother the other one quicker. But this is winners finals. Either of these players have not lost a single set. Lost not many games. I think Sissy dropped 1 or 2 games. Same for Dai. It was on an absolute tear yesterday, just tearing through the bracket.
Marco probably just going to be
wait.
Could see it.
What?
Because,
Marco Rodriguez?
I have talked to Dai, and he does think that Billy beats that Billy beats Hokutomaru.
Okay.
And asked, okay, does Billy have a losing matchup? And he said maybe Marco. So
maybe
this
Marco.
could be real, but it could also just be a fake on button check.
Yeah, of course. This is also. I mean, we got a button check. Make sure your buttons are good. And then we're gonna go into the sets. We might see the Hokutomaru. Come on, that is the character that Dai has been repping for the entire tournament so far.
Yeah, what I think will happen, but
apparently, according to Dai, I'm reading chat, Marco is the scrubbiest character in the game.
You missed a word there. Why
No. We gotta not yet. All right. But yeah, precision German engineering is what we got on stage. You can see both of them positively locked in.
That sounds.
Oh,
like
yo, the fist bump's not being respected. Hold on. No way.
They're too serious. Oh, wait, there it is.
There you go.
Look.
Oh, the Hokutomaru is going to make an appearance. It was a little bit of a fake out for the button check, but it is time for winners finals. Dai versus Sissy, Hokutomaru versus Billy Kane.
Oh, yeah. This is going to decide who moves on to grand finals on the winner's side, which is, of course, a big advantage to have.
And I'm sorry, Cheeses, I'm going to be a little bit biased. Because Dai, he's a European, he's our boy. Let's go. Starting off very strong.
Yep. Oh, and immediately jumps over his grab. Stood there for like a split second to bait it out. Beautiful stuff, but nice counter mash by Sissy.
And the 2B. Oh, and the wake up immediately making that invincible option known, and again the empty jump.
This one, though, is going to be first to 3.
Yes.
So we're going to have a little more of a match to see here.
But Dai starting off very strong, taking the first round. Let's see if Sissy is able to adapt.
So far, he managed to land the first hit, and you know, at this range, he goes in aggressively, actually.
There you go, great anti. Not a lot of damage, of course, gets that high dodge. Adds a lot of scaling.
Still, though, the knockdown is really helpful, and the positioning. But Sissy, he knows when to press, you know, even in disadvantages, that's an important skill.
Great JDs coming out from Dai.
Ooh,
Crucial throw tech there as well. We're whipping away the shurikens, we don't care.
Oh, the long range hits the extended hurt box. Beautiful stuff by Dai.
Once again, guys, winners finals, this is going to be a first to 3. The longer sets, first to 3, best of 5, whatever notation you want to use.
Yep. Either one works. Dai trying to go for a whip.
There you go. Okay.
By the frame trap, I suppose.
Close to overheat, though, as Dai has to be careful. Has 2 sticks of butter, so 2 supers available to him for the red line. Okay.
It's gonna be rough. Sissy certainly not gonna overextend into this one. Yep, not gonna let him let himself get in.
Oh, the little
Reversal
run
easily,
forward.
that's
Yeah,
what I wanna
the
say.
forward dash from Sissy. Dodging the aerial approach from Dai, tying up round-wise.
Yep.
Ooh, you can see Sissy actually a little bit more aggressive now.
Yeah. But also, you know, staying at ranges where he does have the advantage, and Dai is going to have to commit to something so that Sissy can use his advantageous, you know.
Yeah, he's very much looking out for, of course, the jump C, the 5C as well, the far C.
Definitely something. And Sissy's looking good. He's got that near corner positioning and pretty, you know, decent lap advantage.
Oh, finds him lacking. Is he going to spend a bar?
Nope.
He's, oh yeah, very much.
Exactly.
The hidden gear is going to reset his rev gauge. Was up to 85%, it's going to be down to 0. Big damage.
Hidden gear scale really well, so the damage is nice.
But it's the rev bar that's the most important. He wants that those resources available to him. Still in SPG as well. Oh no!
Dai has been going to that well, maybe a little too much. Finds it difficult to approach clearly.
Yeah, Sissy very good with his spacing to avoid that. Oh, the hyper defense!
Doesn't really get much.
Oh, okay.
That's big. Doesn't have a super to combo into, so just gonna have to take this hard knockdown.
Crucial JD on the jump back C as well. Sissy once again showing that great patience. What a block! Oh, that's level 1. It's not quite enough. One more hit for this first game.
Guess for a game. He's Still also be patient.
Oh no!
This should be the end. Zizzy is about to take this round. No, wait, he can't.
He dropped
didn't pay
it.
attention to his own rev gauge. This is anyone's game now, and the EX DK Shuriken.
Dai,
Wow.
very lucky for Dai. Sizzy, as you said, not paying attention to his rev gauge enough. Should have been his game, but Dai sneaking through takes the first game.
What are they saying?
The crowd is saying Ice Machina, the ice cream machine.
Right, yeah, the ice cream machine.
Ooh!
The ice cream machine. Ooh!
No,
Massive counter, but he wasn't ready for the height.
Yeah, no, not ready for that quite. So lucky for Dai, finds to confirm again. All right, we switcheroo in the corner.
Rather run up throw, good reaction. Good counter rev, of course.
Oh, try to guard cancel, but not in time.
Oh, yeah. That's why sometimes people will go for like more quick strings to be able to blow up those guard cancels. Okay, huge deal. No super combo, okay.
No, yet, not yet. Wants to save the resource.
Oh, the long range, no profile.
The 2B, the range absolutely massive. Yahoo!
See, goes on the offense again. Not afraid of Dai's super wake up. Oh, too late.
No punish.
And the frame tap off the jump and he takes another round. Halfway
Dai
there.
with the momentum on his side. He's about to make it 2-0.
Trying to establish the dominance. Spend another frame and it doesn't pay off. Now he's up and drops back to the ground.
Out of SPG. Yes, there you go. The ref blow no longer a factor here for Dai.
Yep. Gonna make it easier for Zizzy to use his own, like we saw in that previous match. No way to really counter except for the super, which he does have right now.
Ooh. Alright, Key. So close, Sizzy. Sizzy just eating all of it. Got open up.
He's gonna spend, yes, he's almost got another bar, so it's, not
Overhead.
Gets the meaty. No, he
misses
dropped
the
it.
lead.
No. Wait. Zizzy misjudged the timing or something, maybe expected the change in. I'm not sure exactly why.
Oh, the guard cancel again. Snuffed. Hold on.
That should maybe...
95% though. He's going to spend a bar.
Yes. No, not quite. Wow, just a sliver of life. One more chance for Dai.
Don't give him an inch. Oh, but the crouching, the 2A is going to seal that round.
Dai trying to use that EX kunai shuriken rather to run behind it, but the spacing wasn't
Not quite there. It was not quite there. Ooh, again, you're representing that jump C.
Okay. Nope. Slide a little bit.
Hey! Don't touch me. Get off me.
Oh, the slide.
Nothing after that.
I guess he wasn't sure if it was plus because he gave up the pressure.
Alright, finds the light confirm.
Oh, doesn't cover the roll forward. Still though on the hunt. Ooh, no way here.
Be careful.
He does have 2 bars.
Same side. Oh, yeah. Sizzy using a lot of the air dodges, or the high dodges, rather.
Yeah.
Should be able to kill.
I think so.
The red line?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It is enough. We are tying things up. Sizzy putting 1 game on the board.
Yeah, one of those rare cases where the level 2 was the right call. Usually the damage difference isn't big enough to really warrant the extra bar. But in this case, it guaranteed the kill, and of course, you're going to go for that.
Of course, yeah. Stay hydrated, of course, with these insane temperatures. Shout out to everyone in the crowd who's still here at Acid Crash. It's 35 degrees outside. It's sweltering, but these two sweaty gamers are clobbering it out.
Yeah, just a casual walk-up, slow grab, and catch him out of the air as well. Nice KDs, good. No cancels. Okay.
Both still in SPG. Dai's revving up 60%. Oh, almost found the hit. Oh, back into SPG because of the just defense.
Oh yeah, the heal is minor, but if you get enough of them, then it doesn't matter. Like you can especially see it if you JD something like Heinz or Super or something.
Oh, the guard cancel lands this time. There you go. Both out of SPG now. No more rev lows to be found.
Unless we can, JD our way back in again. I
That
guess.
is true. You're right.
Unlikely at this point though.
Oh, you might see it.
Yep.
That was close.
No.
Wow. Alright, Sizzy finds the hit. Of course, got to open up low. Again, the counter hit Dai pressing.
Yeah, He's trying to, you know, not let Zizzy bully him too much. God, beautiful stuff.
But Dai revving up 86%.
Yeah, maybe that's why he didn't go for a JD cancel.
Yeah, it's a lot of bar, and now Sizzy officially out in the lead of the set. He is 1 round up in this game, number 3.
Get ready. Fight.
But of course, a reminder again, this one is first to 3, so even if Zizzy does take this round, we're not done here. Dai doesn't want to let it happen.
Straight to level 1, eliminate the SPG here on the side of Dai. Dai a lot less offensive. A little bit more timid now. You can see Sizzy, he eats 2, but it's okay for him though. He has a lot of life to work with. There's a throw.
The knockdown though is still huge. Fades with the teleport place.
No anti on the jump in. Okay, there you go.
Okay, tries to fake him out with another, you know, empty jump teleport.
Stagger pressure, uses the feint, keeps the plus frames as well.
Sizzy was playing so patiently and, you know, found his way out of the corner thanks to it. Zanekins to move closer, not really doing much favor to Dai. And he goes down 1-2.
That's now 2 games in a row in favor of Sizzy, and it might be... Yeah, I do like that Dai is taking a break.
Yeah,
the crowd fully in favor of Dai.
To revitalize him by cheering for him, sending their energy.
So if you're in chat and you want your boy Dai to win, you gotta give him your energy. Wait, hold on. The rock power?
He could be switching to his own Billy. He did say, you know, he has been practicing the character. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to beat, you know, the likes of... Oh, wait.
Ronaldo, CR7?
So. I don't. The crowd was calling for the Ronaldo before the set began, but I wouldn't be surprised.
He's thinking. He's scheming.
I'm thinking we'll just see the
Marco
after all, but hey, we don't know. We'll see.
You can see Sizzy taunting him. We're locking in the Hokutomaru.
Yep.
Teasing us a little bit. I can't lie, that was very fun. But there you go.
You know, I think he just wanted to, you know, come, step down, maybe have some fun in his own heart or something. And
we got debated a little bit.
A little bit. I'm not saying that he shouldn't pick Ronaldo, but that he probably won't because I've never seen him play. Like, I don't think he has much experience with the character. So that would be a little unwise.
Alright, he's gonna say the same matchup, Hokutomaru versus Billy Kane. Sizzy, he's 1 more game to move forward to Grand Finals winner side, but Dai, he's been fighting a lot. He's had the first game with so much in his favor, but Sizzy has been able to figure out just a little bit.
Yep, and that jab was just meaty enough to strike Dai out of the rev flow. Yeah. And he's taking more and more little hits that are amounting up to, you know, about half life.
That's so true. Dai already down 50%. Finds the hit. There you go. Goes for the auto combo.
Oh, that's the second time he's got that knockdown. Both times Sizzy rolled forward and Dai didn't cover it properly.
That should be it for this round. Spend the bar.
Set point for Sizzy.
Yeah. Set point now for Sizzy. Crowd, I need you to give you all your energy when you want Dai to win. You got to back up your boy.
Come on, guys. Come on, Dai.
Great just defense. Hopefully it's not die hard, but live to die another day.
Dai is spending all of the arsenal of Hokutomarus to try and find a way through. But Sizzy is making it awfully difficult. Oh, just a confident walk up with the jab combo. Fades,
the red
but
flow.
doesn't fall for it.
And nothing from Sizzy. Uh-oh. Sizzy still in the SPG state. Right, out of SPG now, though.
Yep. This could be a chance. Plus frames on that. Also gonna keep him the plus here, but Sizzy with a challenge.
Sizzy in the prime spot. Needs 1 more good hit. Can Dai clutch it?
Oh,
that should be it. There you go. And 3-1. Sizzy moves forward to winner's side grand finals. Dai being sent down to losers. He still, of course, very much has a chance. He got a little bit of time to regroup. There's a couple sets that he can watch.
You know, like, switching to a different character here might have not been a good idea, but maybe now he can, like, rethink it, and maybe he'll be like, okay, maybe my Marco can do it, maybe my Billy can do it. Maybe I can think of other ways to beat Billy with my Hokutomaru. He's got a little bit of time. He's got a longer path through the bracket now, but he'll eventually, you know, he still has a chance.
Absolutely. Sizzy 3-1 the first game, very much going in favor of Dai, but the other 3, it just looked like Sizzy had Dai's number, figured him out, and that's just, it just happens sometimes.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of really played to the matchup strength and also to like his own strengths.
And I think that's your own. I think you said it perfectly. Sizzy's strength is just staying there, being very calculated, taking carefully calculated decisions, not overextending, only pressing when he absolutely knows that he can, and taking a little bit of risk here and there, of course, as you should.
Sprinkle it in.
Just sprinkle it in, you know. Anyway, I think we're gonna get our next set up on stage. Gonna be Abu Omar, also known as Wes from Saudi Arabia, of course, against Yun Woo. Well, once again, chat, I want to give a huge shout outs to 2BCU. Once again, they've been working day and night these last couple of days in sweltering heat. Sinjul and the entire crew doing their darndest to make this event run as smooth as possible. And I have to be honest, this is one of the smoothest events I've actually experienced so far. Almost all the brackets were on time. All the streams are going perfectly well. In this heat, that is exceptional work.
It's been a banger tournament all around.
Oh, yeah.
The only problem is this heat, but that's completely out of everyone's control. That's just the sad fact of life.
Mother Nature decides, and she doesn't take any feedback, sadly.
No patch notes in real life.
That would be nice, actually.
Yeah.
Just like an Earth version 1.05, like a next seasonal update.
Yeah. Reduced sunseed by like 0.1%.
Removed earthquakes.
Yeah.
They found to be very destructive to the meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Hessen Crash, City of the Wolves top 8. If you're just tuning in, we just had winners finals with Sizzy versus Dai. Sizzy moving forward into winners side grand finals. And Dai sadly being relegated to the loser side.
But he's still got a chance. So if he's your boy, like he is ours,
He's
then,
our boy, of course.
keep cheering for him.
Yeah. So we got Saudi Arabia versus China coming up. Of course, I think we, of course, get a button check first. Make sure the buttons are bound correctly. Such an important thing. And we keep saying it's important. But the amount of time I still people see having their buttons bound incorrectly, the staggering.
Yeah. Get ready. Sometimes you got to triple check and not just double check.
Quadruple check.
Have a backup for the backup for the backup.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, guys, we are checking every single set if the PS4s are not overheating. As we said, it's 35 degrees Celsius. It's about 100 degrees for y'all living in Freedom Land. So we are regularly checking the PS5 to see if there's not any heating issues. If they are, we're switching them out very, very regularly. So we don't want tech to be the limiting factor.
Exactly. We've had a couple of tech issues yesterday, and we don't want that to repeat.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be very selfish and point this fan in my face because I am a little bit dying here. Let me help you out a bit as well.
That's nice.
We need our win. Where's the airbenders when you need them, man?
Right, man. Patch notes. Bring in some airbenders.
Right. We need airbenders added to the game. Maybe some water benders as well. Ice benders, so I can get like a little bit of ice to put on my forehead.
Bend my sweat into ice. Maybe that's good. I'm not sure. I could die from it. I'm not sure. Let's try it out.
Yeah, I would not like to try that. I'm going to be honest.
Just
I don't want to.
All of my blood. Freeze it right now. Do it. Do it.
City of the Wolves.
Nah, just kidding. Yeah. So we're slowly working ourselves into this top 8. Once again, we're waiting for Abu Omar and Yun Woo to get themselves sorted. I'm hearing sounds of the game. I think we had our button check, so we should be getting into the set pretty shortly.
Hopefully.
So we are going back to 1st to 2 territory though,
Yep.
because this is winners
Losers.
quarters. Sorry, losers. So I'm sorry, you're correct. Losers quarters.
Yep. 2 players who look absolutely amazing throughout the entire tournament, but still somehow ended up in losers, and that just tells you how strong this competition here is.
Absolutely. So Kane versus Hotaru was the matchup that we were expecting as well. Of course, Abu Omar, aka Wes, repping the Kine, and Young Woo, of course, with Hotaru Futaba. We're in the training stage. Actually, you know what? Shout out to this training stage. Actually, like this one. It's not a padded room.
It doesn't look like some random, room that you would want to be in. It's just a place that has some parts, where...
Yeah, but it's not in a mental asylum.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
And it has like weights as well, so you can actually train and work out. And again, Abu Omar representing that middle SPG, now in SPG mode.
Said, nice patience on the flash kick to catch it on the other side.
Oh, what a cross up from Yeonwoo. Incredible.
Abu was trying to move forward. I think that's how that
Wow.
happens.
Got the Schwarzerando, but got opened up by Yeonwoo. Very explosive first round from him.
Ui, okay. Run up, red flow, why not? Oops.
Oh, nothing after that as well. Didn't expect it to hit.
Yeah, can't really get a combo if it's not the X, right? So
Oh yeah, that's what you're right.
just
You're right.
take a little bit of damage. It's pretty safe.
Trying to get something out of Yeonwoo with the feints. He got the conversion. Big damage. Super as well. Yes.
That was pretty smart because after a heavy DP break, even if you roll JDs, you're still plus. So going for a meteor
Oh!
is good stuff, and so was that.
There you go. The overhead opens up Abu Omar. Already the first game going in favor of Yeonwoo, representing, of course, the Hotaru. Hotaru, a character that has been adjusted quite a bit since the most recent patch, but still very much a part of the current meta.
He got nerfed a little bit, but other than that, she's unchanged. So oopsies. She is still.
She went from top 1 to like top 4.
Yeah, pretty much.
Woe are the Hotaru
Oh,
fans.
so such a shame.
Alright, Abu Omar now in SVG. Oh no, the feint pressure once again. Yeonwoo being suffocated here on
Oh
Abu
man,
Omar.
the PG overhead too. Yeonwoo is running the clinic right now.
It's already set point for
Yikes.
Yeonwoo. Abu looking a little bit flustered.
Yeah. There aren't there aren't a lot of Hotarus left to practice against. I
Yeah,
guess,
a
nowadays,
lot
so
of people
that's what
foregoing her in favor of characters
Kind,
like
for
Billy,
example.
Haktomaru.
Yeah.
Oh, great jumping over the fireball. Oh.
Resets. Might not have been confident in the distance to continue the combo, so took a different route. Nice pressure into the empty low. Not much Yeonwoo could do to stave it off. Oh no!
Oh,
Huge drop.
big miss.
This is
Huge
so
whiff.
big.
Abu Omar also in overheats. Although Abu Omar is in SPG, so can go for it. Hidden if he wants to.
Going for the guard crush. And the damage is pretty good, gonna be pretty good with the super, but now they're both overheated. No, wait, actually.
Yeah, Abu Omar got reset because of the guard crush. He's one more hit. Yeonwoo's looking for it. The fireball is going to give Yeonwoo a 2-0. Eliminates Abu Omar from the tournament.
That could have been really close because I think if Abu had gone for 2C into the orb super, that might have turned everything around. But
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
yeah,
We might find out next time. Yeah,
Good
Abu
one to
Omar
call.
taking a second to contemplate on what went wrong. He played so well up until top 8, but just crumbled in front of him. Sometimes it be like that.
they do.
You think it don't,
But they do.
but it indeed
Always do.
got overwhelmed by the pressure that Yeonwoo was bringing to the table.
Yeah,
Looking
that's
like
a factor.
Futaba still a pretty solid character in this game,
Yeah,
you know?
she's pretty good. Nothing to sneeze at.
Absolutely. I think we're
Yeah,
going to get our next loser set up immediately as well.
Gonna be Leffen versus ET.
We got, one of 2 representatives now from Europe. Of course, Leffen got so close to qualifying for EWC a couple weeks back. Head Stomper, lost to Dark Angel in Grand Finals. And just got beat by Dai before in winner semis.
Yep.
Now has to fight the legend, E.T.,
you had
the
told me-
extraterrestrial.
Yes. If you had shown me this matchup and told me that's Grand Finals, by the way, I would have been like, yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, hold on. Wait, what do you mean it's losers' quarters?
What?
Why are you lying to me?
Who did this?
What is this tomfoolery?
But it happens.
Yeah, it does indeed happen. My God, I am still sweating. This heat is not getting any better. But then again, we got a bunch of sweaty gamers on stage in the crowd as well.
Sweaty.
People playing casuals still as well. Street Fighter, I think. Lethal League going on in the back as well. Shout out to Team Reptile. Actually, there's a Team Reptile
Yeah, I
dev
heard that too.
here present as well.
Very cool.
Lethal League Blaze always being a mainstay here at Hessen Crash. If you don't know what Lethal League is, first of all, shame on you.
It's really cool.
It's an amazing game. Second of all, it's also just really fun. So check that out on 2BCU2. But don't close this stream. Just open up another window so you can watch both at the same time.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss this COTW
Of course,
action.
listen to us because we are bros, right? But play the other one on the other side.
They should have a music slider for that stream because, I mean, they have a couple of funky beats that you don't want to miss out on. Shoutouts to Hideki Naganuma. Left him dropping his phone casually on stage. But you know what? It don't matter. To get the EWC, you can buy as many phones as you want.
I mean, yeah, if you do win that, then that's very true.
Infinite phones.
Oh, yeah.
I think we are. We just quickly swapped out the PS5s once again. I mean, I keep repeating it, but I think it bears it needs to be mentioned. We're in sweltering heat. It's 35 degrees. At least we've had the peak. I think it's slowly going down a little bit, but it's 35 degrees Celsius. That's about 100 degrees in y'all freedom units. So we are regularly switching out the PS5s because once again, we don't want the tech to be the limiting factor. We want the human ability to be the deciding factor here.
So far, I'd say it has been. So let's keep that up.
There's a little bit of hiccups here and there, but of course we remake the sets, remake the games.
We haven't had any game-altering tech issues yet.
Yes, we've not had melting brook converters yet.
And hopefully you will keep it that way.
Yes, I am manifesting that right now.
Well, maybe don't.
I'm manifesting no molten brooks. I'm manifesting
That's all manifested
a gust
together.
of wind that goes by the stage that keeps the players cool, keeps the technology cool as well. You can see there's ET on that P2 side, Leffen on that P1 side. Of course, ET, for those who already know, already qualified for EWC, but looking for the SNK World Championship qualification spot. So if ET does end up taking the tournament, second place gets the EWC qualification. Still in losers. We're not quite in grand finals yet. So it can be literally anyone, because meanwhile, Sizzy is chilling in the winner's side for grand finals.
Yeah. I just wanted to check who it was again who sent ET to losers, and apparently it was KTOP, not the other way around, unless I'm seeing that wrong. So basically the threat, his main threat is kind of out.
Bracket Demon. I do believe we are having a quick button check, of course. We like checking us some buttons. We want to make sure that our buttons are bound correctly. Man, it is.
Right into it.
I need this fan. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little bit selfish. Oh. I'm sorry, Chad, if you can hear the fan blowing, but I need this. I will die here. Let me help you out here. We are two sweaty gamers. There's a bunch of sweaty gamers.
We're not even gaming right now.
Yeah. Oh my days. When I get back to the hotel, I'm taking like a 30-minute shower. Oh my days. But we are gonna get into the second losers quarters match between Leffen and ET. Kind versus Hoktomaru. Shout out to that Kind color, by the way, repping the Dante color.
It's a good color. It's probably the most represented, but understandably so. Nice reaction, immediately showing it. Often it takes people to adjust to the rev flow reactions and stuff, but Leffen immediately is like, nah, get out of here.
Once again, this first two territory. Whee!
Oh, that reset. Into the grab.
Ooh, great block. Was that a cross-up? That looked so ambiguous.
Ouch. Nice anti-air, yep. Kind of blessed with that anti-air, gets to convert basically no matter what. Ooh. Ouch.
Almost back action to the Shrakudondo.
Nice JD cancels, beautiful stuff.
Not quite enough. Oh, the broken flash kick.
Dashes out of there and gets the hit though. Closest of margins. Leffen takes the first round.
There you go. Round one of the set so far. Of course, first game. Gotta feel your opponent out a little bit. I find a throw. I think a throw animation is so cool. Obviously, just like a casual somersault.
Leffen misjudges the counter hit juggle a little bit, allows him to take out and get his own punish.
Wakes up. Oh, the setup.
Oh, no punish though.
A little bit of spaghetti here and there.
Into the ET. ET was trying to do something, but it was not the right call.
Big damage, yeah, 11. Taking the first game, looking pretty comfortable. ET got a couple of hits, but looking like so far, Leffen has ET's number. But the question is, can ET adjust quick enough? You have the aerial ref blow already?
Yep, sometimes you gotta show it. It's a bit of a dive kick. Oh, and now it's just domineering this entire space with the orbs, with the buttons, with the threat of the plus frames from the Lanze, etc., right? Okay.
Oh, counter hits. ET already leading.
Side switch. With a super, probably. Yes.
He learned that from Andy. Oh! A lot of chip damage though. ET has to be careful. You can be chipped out. Yeah, and there you go. Left fin, set points.
He probably didn't want to risk missing his JDs or something, so he just took it. It didn't end up working out too well, but I can understand.
Oh, empty low. Gets it confirmed with the Schwarzenegger as well. That's big damage, Jesus.
He is looking so strong. He's looking like he's wanting this run back blue loser so bad.
Oh, found the hyper defense. Oh, Levin can actually just kill.
Yes, he
There
does.
you go, and finishes it off with the 7 golden letters. Levin eliminating SNK legend ET from Hessen Crash 22. Moving for you, and ET just not, you know what? I gotta play it there.
Yeah, that's, that was happened. Not the first time it happened to him, but he'll keep doing it to other people as well.
Luckily for him, of course, already has an EWC spot.
Not too bad for him.
The SWC spot will have to wait for him a little bit longer. Look at that beautiful crowd. You still having fun? Watching some City of the Wolves? There you go. And that's what the losers side bracket is looking like right now. We'll get that sorted. Actually, that's winner's side, of course, winners finals. And on the bottom, we got the losers bracket for you situated. I do think, are we maybe a quick break to switch out some of the commentators?
Yep, all right.
Yeah, I'm
Looks
going to
like
give you
we're
all
gonna have a short break,
Yeah.
because we're now in top 4. That means I'm going to be switched out like a PS5 for a different commentator who's going to be a little more cooled down.
Don't be hard on yourself, man. You all did great. It was nice having you here. We'll have a 5-minute break. We'll be back shortly.
Keep enjoying it together with J3. It'll be great. I'll be watching from the stands, so you do that too.
Don't go anywhere.
GG's.
care to get up again. But I won't spend my whole life philosophizing. I just take what's mine, I'm on it. Destiny be damned. You and I, the walls are free to run, ignoring all the signs. Jump their lines, crossing over, join together, headlines. When I will it be is done on time, and the alpha of the back will hit again. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm riding the circle.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fatal Fury City Wolves Top 4 here at Hessen Crash 22, the 15th anniversary of this tournament. Did a quick commentate as well, of course, with things heating up. Sometimes we gotta swap out the hardware. But my name is Jeffrey. Next to me, I got Toast Senpai. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, my man. I mean, my voice is a little bit shot from doing all manner of brackets already this weekend. But
Big Grand Blue, right?
Yeah.
Y'all were making a lot of noise.
Absolutely, but it was an incredible bracket. Just like this one has been absolutely incredible. This wonderful top 8 with a bunch of crazy performances already. And of course, we're gonna be getting to cheer on our very own regional boy Dai here as well. So this top 4 could not be more hyped to me, and I'm super happy to be back on the mic with you, Jay. It has been a pleasure already, so I'm really hoping to get into it real quick. We, of course, are going to be having a really cool matchup coming up between TSM's very own Leffen and Yunwoo representing China here. So this is
being sponsored by All Gamers. That's what the company is called. So China versus Sweden. Leffen, of course, getting super close to qualifying for EWC a couple of weeks back at Headstomper, getting second, but being beat up by Dark Angel using Terry, a character we don't see often. But of course, Leffen going to be repping the Kain, and Yunwoo still on the Hotaru. Yeah.
And of course, this Hotaru has been putting in a lot of work, a character that everyone pretty much lauded as the great evil of this game for a long time. You know, has been tuned down just a tiny little bit, but she is still cooking. And we are getting things started here immediately. Yunwoo getting some damage on the board.
And they're playing for the final EWC qualification spot as well. So there's a lot on the line, along for as well an SWC qualification spot. So multiple things to play for. Again, because we're still in loser semis now, it is first to two. A little bit of less wiggle room, and Yunwoo already coming out swinging, taking the first round.
Yeah, SNK also, of course, graciously provided a big 1,000 euro pot bonus for every player reaching top 8.
Yes.
So as soon as you made it into this top 8, you are already
1K?
in
Damn,
the
let's
money,
go,
baby.
let's go. See some of that bread. You get paid for the work you're putting in, and Yunwoo putting in a lot of work, going for the hidden gear. That's going to be game 1 already. Actually, it was a red line. My bad, my bad.
Absolutely. First game here going to Yunwoo, and of course this is still an incredibly precarious position to be in for Leffen. This is still first to 2. He does not have that much time to adapt here. Yunwoo sitting pretty right now after a really, really solid game 1.
And you can already see Leffen being a bit more aggressive compared to the last game. You can see Yunwoo was very much suffocating. There is the counter hit. Doesn't get much out of it though.
Leffen putting himself in the corner here. Yunwoo now looking to find another hit, but Leffen managing to fight his way out.
The counter hit again. Yunwoo keeping Leffen close.
So far, we've not really seen too much fireball game actually here from Leffen. Maybe doesn't feel comfortable throwing that out against Hotaru. Of course, Hotaru does have a dive kick style up here. Beautiful.
My
reaction.
fireball is bigger than yours. Oh, but wake up DP. Nice jump in, but OP for Leffen, so not the most damage, needs one more hit. There you go, there's the chip out. And Leffen putting a round on the board, slowly waking up a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. Leffen keeping it calm and collected there at the end, even in overheat. Now I can tell you, chat, we're overheating as we speak. It is hot in here, but we're
Hot
still keeping
AF.
things rolling.
And it's not because of Toast. Usually it's because of Toast, but this time it's not just him.
Here we go. Leffen looking for a hit here, of course. Going into the super early, just not quite getting Yunwoo out of SPG just yet.
Sets up, all right. Schwarzero, not much of a factor right there. Every single time Hotaru does a fireball, it sounds like she sneezes. Achoo! Yeah, there's a achoo. I'm like, bless you, Hotaru. Please sneeze into a napkin next time. I don't want the boogers on screen. Are you kidding me?
Off the run though, that's gonna be a nice conversion here for Leffen. Not quite able to close things out right here. It's an overheat as well. And Hotaru is really good at pressing down on that guard bar. Yunwoo managing to close out yet another round. Now on set point here over Leffen.
That was highway robbery. Leffen was about to take that second round, but no. A big fireball when we're going to the corner.
Goes for the empty low on the other side. Beautiful block and beautiful counter poke there from Yunwu. Gonna be able to get Leffen out of SPG here. That is huge.
Yeah, no more of the full screen red blow. And Yunwu again with the stagger pressure, so much damage. One more hit is what Yunwu needs to move forward and eliminate Leffen. Whoa, what a dash out the corner!
Yeah, this is going to be a big chunk of damage here for Leffen. Not going to be able to kill, but the next touch absolutely will. The double shots, I wonder, being set up. Throwtech coming out from Yunwu, staying calm.
This is Leffen's tournament life on the line. He's not taking any risk. Needs to go in, though. The backdash, though's not enough.
Working on that last little chunk of life right here. Leffen
Overheat,
himself
though.
Overheat, and Yunwu catches him trying to take to the air, and Yunwu will be moving on 2-0 here over Leffen.
Leffen being eliminated by Yunwu with a dominating fashion too. Oh, you can see Yunwu. He knows he can keep sitting down because he's moving forward.
Just keep getting comfy. And you guys, I hope you guys saw as well earlier the way Yunwu is actually sitting down when playing. He's sitting on like a bucket and he has the chair.
Can we get a camera on that, please? I wanna show, because that is the way he's playing. He's absolutely locked in. He's got the SWAT. He's got the heels on the floor. Ergonomics. Yeah.
Posted up. He is, you know how Score has like a little picture of his own face there?
Yeah.
To prevent people from pocket watching. The tech from Yunwu is even stronger, I feel. Putting the chair up on that's a pretty fun one. I hope you guys are going to be able to see that in a bit. And he's going to be moving up against Germany's very own Die right here.
Can I get the Ice Machine chant going, please?
There we go. They're revving up. They're getting ready for the Ice Machine chant.
Ice Machine! Ice Machine! There you go. There you go. Of course, the homeboy Die. We're going into losers round. So once again, first of 3 territory this time. Die, first game, very dominant versus Sizzy. But then the other 3 games, it looked like Sizzy had his number, but that's what we know Sizzy for. The calculated, the calmness, not overextending, not taking any risk when he doesn't need to. But now it's the time for Die to show everyone that he has the adaptation. But first, he has to go through Yunwu. Winner of this, of course, will move forward to grand final. Sizzy, it's so crazy to me that Sizzy has not been qualified for EWC.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows how fierce the competition is for this game. The hungry wolves are out, I can tell you that much.
And there's a bunch of them.
There is a bunch of them. It's really crazy to see how much international competition has been here, especially as the result of all these qualifier spots, right? Even over at Headstomper, we had an incredible international bracket with a bunch of Latin American players showing up as well. Of course, in Dark Angel from Mexico taking the tournament in the end.
With Terry as well. That was the most crazy part as well. Humble Terrence Bogard, but this top 8 has been mostly filled, of course, with Hotarus, with Hokutomarus.
And the rising star, Mr. Billy Kane, of course, a character.
Stonks.
Where the
very much stonks.
Have been going
I mean, again, if Shalhai plays the character, you know it's a safe bet.
All you need to know.
I think we touched on this yesterday as well, where people ask like, hey, what's the strongest region when it comes to SNK games? And everyone just, the street that Shalhai lives on.
Yep, Shalhai's house is absolutely.
Yeah, that's the strongest region.
Yeah, I just want to remind people that back in KOF 15, Shalhai towards the end of the game's lifespan used to, it's still going strong actually. It still has, or towards the end of the DLC season for the game. We actually had Shalhai pulling up to majors and doing triple random select in bracket to people and still winning the major.
This is a game that's
with
just
like
rude.
50 characters.
That's just rude. And like infinite combinations, because it's like 50 times 49 times 48. That's the amount of combinations you have. But we also have a promotion going on. Tell him, Toast, what can you win here?
Yeah, you can secure yourself a full-on gaming PC from Mad Gaming Office here. You can actually go ahead and on social media post one of your favorite moments here from Hessen Crash, either one of the coolest things that went down in game or a beautiful fair play moment, a moment of sportsmanship, and you can tag Mad Gaming Office and 2BCU, 2B Community on Instagram, and until the 24th of June, so in 2 days when Andy releases.
2 stipulations. You need to add hashtag #MadRespect.
Yeah.
And you also need to be residing in Deutschland, in Germany. So for those who are watching from Germany or people in the crowd who are from Germany, make sure that you're situated here, or you can send your PC to somewhere in Germany in order to be eligible to win the sweepstakes for a killer gaming PC.
Yeah. That'll be.
And actually, the Halibut won one as well with
I saw him
Street
carrying it around.
I mean, luckily he
end.
is from Germany, so he won't
Yeah.
have to like ship it, because that's like an absolute nightmare shipping a PC. Because you'll get there and like the GPU will be like in the power supply basement.
Yep.
Your CPU will be like in like the front fan.
Yeah.
Glass will be shattered, but luckily he doesn't really need to.
New
do
ways
that.
to bend pins will be invented.
And not in a good way. Not in a good way. Let me tell you, not in a good way.
Definitely. But yeah, we're gonna have a really hype match coming up. Of course, in the meantime, we are still always switching out our PS5
Yes.
here. We are making sure that there will be no more technical difficulties. Yesterday, you know, towards the top 16 and towards the tail end of the pool section, we of course had a few PS5 related issues and a few technical issues that we had to get through, but we're making sure that our players have the best experience possible. We keep swapping out the PS5.
I can see like 4 or 5 PS5s like
Yeah,
on
they're
the,
all
on the
lined
stage.
up.
Yeah.
we even had we even have a different monitor. We've already switched out the monitor as well, just to make sure that our players get to
We
have
are
the
not
optimal
taking
experience.
any chances. Again, we don't want tech to be the deciding factor. We want the skill and the players to be the deciding factors when you're fighting for both an EWC qualification and SWC qualification. Millions of dollars are on the line, and you don't want to lose to like a laggy monitor or overheating PS2. PS5, I'm sorry.
Definitely. I mean, Fatal Fury on the PS2.
I mean,
that would go kind of hard.
I played some KOF Maximum Impact back in the day.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I mean, I know that our boys here in Germany over at both Mad Gear and Insert Game, they love their KOF 11 on arcade cabinets. That is the #1 way to go. For
They
them.
actually have it as well.
Yeah.
So if you're at Hessen Crasher, you have not seen it yet. I mean, it's the last couple of hours of the tournament. We're coming to the end of the event, but they're still... Actually, no, never mind. You know what? They already stashed them away. That is sad. I am so sorry for getting your hopes up. But there was an SNK cabinet who had like 4 games. I think it's Last Play 2, KOF 11, Garros, Mark of the Wolves, and another one I cannot quite remember. Maybe, I think it was a Samurai Showdown. Yeah.
Old time.
Go Ketsu, apparently. I don't know what that game is, but I'm so sorry. But Sinjo just told me. I think we're having a quick button check before we get into the next set. And by the way, shoutouts to all of our lovely sponsors. You can see them there at the bottom. Also, shoutouts to Lethal League Blaze and Team Reptile for being here as well with Lethal League Blaze. What do you gotta fire me, bro? Ritas has already left. He's already went home.
Yeah, man. If you
Come
don't
on,
know
man.
about Good Ketsuji, you're getting kicked out. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh my god. You know what? Fine. I'll take a shower.
All right, get out of here, man.
Bro,
I mean,
I'm
we could
gonna-
definitely use it. We could definitely use the shower after this. But yeah, first we have some more sweaty matches coming up. We're gonna have Hotaru here from Yumbu versus Hawktumaru from Dai. And we're gonna be getting into things here as soon as possible. Get ready.
Hero still having a chance in this losers finals. Once again, 3-3. Are we slapping away the kunais or the shuriken? Hey, all right, first blood goes to Dai. Yeah.
And chat, we're gonna tell you right now, this is going to be unfathomably biased commentary.
Yes.
We love our boy Dai.
If you want unbiased, you're at the wrong spot. I'm sorry. Yeah, Eismaschine mit Karamell.
Ice Machine in the chat. And we're gonna stay hydrated with this one as well. Dai playing it slow right now. We were looking for a hit right here. Dai backing off, going for the backdash. Air stalls coming through, and that's something that's always so incredible with Hawktumaru. Gets grabbed out of the rev flow startup.
All right, Yabu has Dai now stuck in the corner. We wake up, we make sure the invincible option is there and respected.
Absolutely. Over it here for Yungu. Gonna work towards that cooldown a bit with the super, of course, but still gonna be an overheat here for a while. Dai could absolutely break the guard gate.
Yeah,
here,
there
and
you go.
we go. That's
Should
the
be able to
crush.
finish it up. There you go. Doesn't even need to spend the bar. First round going to Dai. And the crowd is loving every single second of it. All right, finds another opening. Oh, misses the super, but luckily no punish, but still found the stagger.
Big knockdown here for Yunwu. Gets Dai out of SPG as well. Incredibly important, especially against Tomorrow. Has one of the best ref blows in the game.
Absolutely.
Incredibly hard to punish, incredibly rewarding, and really good for his combo structure as well. So losing that SPG early definitely hurts for Dai here in this round.
Definitely does. Trying to bait out a reaction from Yunwu. Nice avoidance of the fireball. Ooh, counter hits. Yunwu still SPG. Blocks the super this time. It's a good opportunity here for Yunwu.
Yeah, Yunwu should be able to kill here. Does actually choose
hold on.
end the meter. And once again, we saw this last time. If you're an overheat against Dai, he will break your guard.
There you go. Not this time, though. Finds him in the air with the counter hit. Very close set so far. First game already going down to around 3.
Yeah. Just earlier when you were still commentating with Cheetahs, I was actually checking in on how Dai was doing, and he said he's quite scared of this matchup. He definitely has a lot of respect for Yunwu and also for the Hotaru matchup. He thinks that it's one of his weaker ones, so definitely some nerve showing, and that's going to be Yunwu taking the first game.
Very strong showing from Yunwu so far. But the first round going to Dai. So let's hope it's not Die Hard, but it's live to die another day.
Absolutely. We are going to die another day, hopefully, and we're going to be extending this first hit into the corner. Once again, ref flow on ref flow balance just coming through, and a nice shimmy baits out the throw with the neutral jump. This is going to hurt a lot.
Ooh, oh, what a little shimmy to walk himself out of the corner. This could be the momentum shift for Yunwu. We roll out though. It's all good, it's all good. Oh, what, the anti-air?
And once again, it's so annoying when Tomorrow is just hovering in the air. There are so many different options he could go for.
Hey,
the jump scare,
there you
got
go.
a nice fatal, wild punish, I should say, to get the counter hit and win a round here. Dai looking good.
Pretty there. Oh, that dive kick finding its mark. Oh, that's the wrong way, brother. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Reset as well, I believe?
Tomorrow, unfortunately, drunk driving a little bit, and this is gonna hurt a lot right here. Maybe didn't
Nice
drink the right
jump.
ninja elixir today.
There you go, but finds neutral jump die. Good damage. Yes, we are gonna spend the butter. Oh, again, the jumping button from Yunwu finding its mark again. We're going through around 3 again now here, Toast.
Yeah. Nice guard cancel ref flow here from Dai to get us started. Yunwu, of course, still in SPG, so Dai choosing to spend the 1 bar here to get him out of there early.
Absolutely. Oh, but Dai a great live advantage. One more hit's what he needs. The DP is blocked. And Dai putting a game on the board. We're all tied up. We're down to a 1-2 now, Toast.
Yeah. Had the reads all correct there at the end as well. Almost got a perfect there over Yunwu. The Dokumitenda, shout out to K-Dash getting the jump in here with the teleport.
All right, seems like Dai has found some of his mojo back. See if he can keep it going. Oh, he's swinging. No, luckily no big confirms for Yunwu. Oh, there you go.
Air, the pick up there as well after the dodge attack. Ref flow on ref flow, blowing him up right there. But what a nice anti-air from Yunwu. Gonna be extending here.
We are sending the boy to space. Exploratory travels.
Absolutely. Tomorrow will be the first man on Mars. And there we go. Dai looking for another hit.
Absolutely. Oh, almost finds it. Great use of the rev guard as well. Both are ski. Oh my god, no! Confirm off of that, but what a read from Dai!
Yeah, does not get the pickup, and this is gonna hurt a lot. Yunwu gonna be able to spend all the resources here, and this might do it. Not quite, unfortunately. Dai cannot afford to block anything here outside of just defense.
Oh, hold on! Hold on! 10 seconds left!
10 seconds.
Oh, and the crouch. A is going to seal the deal for Yunwu. But that was still anybody's game. Dai needed only 1 hit. Oh.
Going for the motion, man, but it does not work, unfortunately. This is going to be a big punish. Going into the hidden gear.
Over for Yunwu, and no supers. The DP is blocked. Great opportunities here for Dai. Has Yeonwoo stuck in the corner as well. Getting close. That's okay, it's okay. Yeonwoo still in overheat, 50% left. One more hit is what Dai needs. Pulls out the corner. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, Yunwoo still in over.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough. That is enough to get the round. It is so incredibly close between these two. Young with a little bit of a resource advantage, but the red blow connects.
Yeah, Yunwoo still in SPG, but not much to spare on that. Can't really afford to block anything or take any stray hits here.
Ooh.
He wants to retain that SPG. Does not build the second bar, so no hidden gear here. But instead, Dai still finds himself in the corner.
There's going to be a lot of damage. Not enough, but we run out the corner. Not quite enough. One more hits. He's alive. Yes, okay. Okay, this is where it starts.
Gets to level 1, Dokumi Tenda.
Hold on, hold on. Oh, again, meets him in the air. Yeonwoo's so tight with those air-to-air hits, those singular hits that just close out the rounds. And Dai taking a quick break. Oh, again hovering the Billy?
Actually, there might be another surprise.
Nah, stop that. Stop that. Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
No.
You're not for real. Wait, is he? Okay.
You are not automatic, my friend. Don't.
Yeah, shout out to Automatic. Oh, man. Don't play with me like that. Oh, he has told me that he might be thinking of the Marco.
Yeah. He told me as well he might have the Marco waiting in the wings, especially for the Billy matchup against Izzy, but we're going to see.
He's thinking. Oh, no, he locks in the hook Tumaru. 2-1 now in favor of Yeonwoo. Let's go, Dai. Let's go, Dai. The crowd behind their hometown hero. But so far, Yeonwoo has been looking solid as all hell.
Nice anti-air from Yunwoo here though to get the first big hit. Dai not out of SPG just yet. Not a guard defense. Yeah, Yunwoo spending all that rev gauge there. Not going to be able to spend much more on this combo, but still a lot of damage off of the wild punish right there.
Dai a little bit in a sticky situation, stuck in that corner, looking for his opening. There you go, we spend the bar. Cool down that rev gauge a little bit.
Spent the butter, but what a pick up there from Yunwoo. Yunwoo now on set point.
Yeah, and Yeonwoo so good at meeting Dai in the air, stuffing the air stalls, the double jumps. Dai, yeah, just looking just a little bit flustered. Finds the hit though. It's not over until it's over.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
And that's a good call out to get us started here. Baiting out the tech. Teching in this game is so incredibly risky, right? You are playing with your life every single time.
Oh my goodness. The heavy DP break.
What? Up by the command grab. Gonna be routing into level 1 right here. Gets the hard knockdown, gets to cool down that rev gauge a little bit.
Yeonwoo needs one more hit. He has a super. He finds the jump in. You need to finish it. There you go. And just like that, the hometown hero has sadly been defeated. But Yeonwoo moving forward to grand finals on loser's side.
Yeah. Man, as much as it pains me to see Dai go, what an incredible performance there from Yunwoo.
And Dai
still
getting a standing ovations. Give it up one more time for your hometown hero. He gave his all for Dai. Did as much as he could, but sadly it was just not enough to get into EWC. He got so close, closest yet.
Yeah.
For the people rallying behind their hero, giving him the support that he needs. He worked so incredibly hard, but sometimes
it is time.
It is just not
for the grand finals for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. On player 1 side, we have XYZZY.
On the second place side, we got Yeonwoo.
On player 2 side, we have Yeonwoo.
There you go, Sizzy, XYZZY, however you want to call the man. Been so incredibly dominant with his Billy Kane, the OG Southtown Geezer. Man, I'm still a bit sad, you know.
Yeah,
I can't hide it, man.
Chat, we're depressed on commentary here. It is tough, man. We're watching our boy go. It's, you know, little tear, little bit of tear.
But you cannot fault the man. He
Definitely.
tried his absolute hardest. He is he's the best European player of City of the Wolves in this building. So no fault of his own. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Does he say, give me a little bit of space, man?
Oh, now he wants to move to the screen a little bit more.
Yeah,
You know,
we go.
I respect that. I respect that.
Definitely.
I want to sit in like right in front of the mark, because if you look at the side, it gets a little bit harder to
Gets a little weird.
But yeah, Billy Kane, of course, touted as being the best character in the game. And when you look at players like CZ, you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah,
Of course,
I
Xiao
believe
Hai
it.
as well.
Yeah. Little known player.
Yeah. You might have heard of him.
Might have heard of him.
Has won some SNK tournaments here and there.
Definitely.
Only has like 4 or 5 EVO trophies. Multiple games as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are slowly but surely working ourselves into the final set, not just of the day, but of the entire tournament. We had 3 days of competition, but it all ends at one point. But I do think we got a button check up first. We're not quite there.
We're not
yet,
quite
not
getting
quite.
in there yet. We're not quite revving it up, but we are making sure that all the tech is working, that all our buttons are doing good. And chat, I hope you guys are hyped for this grand finals that we got coming up. I hope you've been enjoying all the Fatal Fury action so far. There's been so many incredible games with such incredible international competition here in beautiful Frankfurt, Germany. And I'm honestly so happy to see, you know, Hessen Crash for me is always like a German FGC family meeting. I've attended this tournament for pretty much as long as I've been really active in the FGC, and it always brings me so much joy to be here. And
Man,
seeing it be such an important tournament, seeing it be the last EWC qualifier really just makes me very happy, especially for the team.
Indeed. But now I think it is finally time to kick off Grand Finals here for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves at Hessen Crash 22. Crowd, I want y'all to make some noise for this Grand Finals. Gonna be Billy versus Hotaru. Of course, Sizzy coming from the winner's side, Yeonwoo from the loser's side, so that means that he has to win 2 first to 3 sets. Yeah. Sizzy only needs to win 1. Let's see how it goes.
Yep. Already seeing the Korean support here for Zibby in the chat. You'll love to see it. And huge shout out to the Korean scene, of course, but all the fans of the Chinese players have also been showing up. It's been really
They're rallying in the chat.
They're
Yeah, it's
rallying
good to see.
right now.
Wake up DP from not just, that's a wrong name on screen. Can we please change that to Yeonwoo? I also want to see Dai in
we're
Grand
still
Finals,
coping.
but
We're
no, you
still
know
pretending.
what? Next time.
There we go.
No, once again, this is Grand Finals. We're updating the overlay momentarily. Don't worry, this is Grand Finals, and Yeonwoo is coming from the loser side. Oh, what a 0 frame! My God, Sizzy, calm down.
Locked in already. He's been playing just out of his mind the entire tournament already.
Sizzy starting up swinging. Oh my days. All right. Self Torganachi in the background. That's his stand-in.
Yeah.
He's not wearing the sunglasses.
Once again, XXII just keeping it calm, keeping it chill, and it's incredible how calm and collected he plays this game. This game is incredibly fast. Damage is high, and things are always going crazy, but XYZZ just slows it down.
He just ate 3 fireballs and just didn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He just doesn't care. My man is beyond caring. He's carefree. Oh my God, what were you trying to do there, Yeonwoo? The DP from all the way from downtown. Sizzy not having none of it, taking the first game. Still so incredibly dominant.
Get ready. Fight SPG.
Oh, wow, punish. Hold on, nice cross up.
Yep. Words right out my mouth there, Jay, but you move. Keeping the pressure up right now. XYZZ looking to keep him out, but Yunwoo cannot be contained right now. It's incredibly different from last round right now. We're going to be cashing out all the way hard knockdown. Also, no, Billy did not get buffed. People just got better. It genuinely
He also
is
just
how it
did
is.
not get nerfed.
Yeah, he did not get nerfed.
That's why he got buffed.
got
That's how it
nerfed.
works nowadays.
Yeah.
If you do not get nerfed, you actually got buffed. But Yomu, perfect round, showing some signs of life. Let's see if Sissy needs to adjust or if he should try. He was trying something different, but we're going to the air. Yahoo!
Special real quick.
Bro, is that Super Mario? Is that Super Mario sitting right next to me? We're doing some backwards long jumps.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, that perfect spacing for that 5C. Sissy representing the button so well, all the way from 3/4 screen. And he's going to be able to finish out the round. There you go. Optimization station.
Absolutely.
Round. Get ready. Fight SPG.
Again, meets him in the air. Something that Young was so strong, but now Sissy showing it as well. But there's the wake up DP.
Yeah, he's been really good at just using these RCs and using these cancels to just contest the space. And Hotaru, you know, while she does have some decent approach options, of course she does have her dive kick as well, it's really, really tough to get in on Billy. Even her, you know, effective, you know, kind of fireball drive rush that she has naturally,
Yeah,
but just having her, by virtue of having such
Oh
a
my
slow
days.
fireball,
Should be able to kill off of this. He has the super bar. There you go. There you go. And that's already 2-0 for Sissy here, Toast. We're seeing more domination.
Absolutely, Sissy. I mean, if he can beat Dai and winner's side, he can beat anyone. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? You might be right. You might be
Yeah.
right. That might be the bracket demon, but so far Sissy looking in full control of the set.
Yeah. Looking fantastic. And once again, always optimizing off of these light hits as well. That's something that Sissy has been incredibly consistent with the entire tournament.
Yeah, you're right, and it's like death by 1,000 cuts at that point. If you find the light confirms, they start to add up, and you can see as well, Youngwoo already in the yellow. Activates as well. One more hit's what's needed.
Just whipping out the rev flow, no respect given. Doing another one. Do another one.
Oh my
Doesn't matter.
days, and now Sissy on set points.
2. Get ready. Fight SPG.
Looking incredibly dominant. Looking at both an EWC and SWC spot right here for the take. But Youngwoo not out of it yet, showing signs of life.
Absolutely. So why is Billy so rude? Just going screw you after you hit him. True Southtown gazer indeed.
Absolutely. Nice. Youngwoo still in SPG. Sissy no longer having access to the Rebel. He jumps over casually.
Yeah, no respect given right there. But again, XYZ has controlled the pace of this game the entire time. Just never felt like he's not controlling the approach from Youngwoo. Just really struggling to get something started here. That's a dive kick though. That is what we need.
Yeah, I've not seen Sissy not being in control of the screen. Oh, the dash into the low B. Jump in.
One more good hit here. It's going to build the bar. So any hit now is pretty much going to do it.
Oh, the low. That's not going to be enough. One more hit here, Toast. Sissy can take it.
You can absolutely take it, choosing to spend so much
nice
rev
guard
rate
cancel.
here.
Hold on.
99% can't really expend anything, even if he
That's
does
true.
get a
Sissy
hit.
in a good position. He's looking back to throw. Is it enough? Hold on. Not quite. One more hit. Can he find it? Chip is a factor. The ref guard. And there it is. Sissy with a clean 3-0 is your Hessen Crash 22 Fatal Fury City of the Wolves champion, stamping his ticket to both EWC and SWC. Make some noise for Falcon Zone, Sissy!
Korea on top right now, and all the Korean fans are popping off in the chat. You love to see it. The crowd is going wild for Sissy, and what a performance indeed. What a clean grand final.
If that's the Sissy we're going to see at EWC, if I was Shanghai, I would just be a little bit scared. Just a little bit.
I would be scared.
Just a little bit, though. So not too much, because I'm still Shanghai. But the Sissy we saw here today, the Sissy we saw here today is a champion Sissy, and if he keeps playing like that, everyone at EWC should be shaking in their boots. Absolute dominant display, only dropped in 1 or 2 games during the entirety of top 8. Of course, we got a lovely prize given ceremony where we're gathering the people on stage. Because, of course, we have some beautiful trophies along with some beautiful prizes to hand out. So, Def, just checking with production. I think we're about ready.
Yeah.
So if we can throw it over to the stage for the prize giving ceremony.
All right, guys, that was an incredible top 8. How did you like it? I want all of the top 8 to be here on the stage right now, if that would be possible.
We
Please
get the
come
camera
on stage.
on the stage as well.
Leffen, Abu Omar, Zizi, Yunwu,
Guess they're looking at
Zian,
us.
K-Top, ET,
You'll have to enjoy
and
more
don't
of our
forget,
beautiful faces.
Die!
So if we can get the camera on the stage, please, so the crowd at home can see it as well. That would be possible. That would be grand.
Yeah. Otherwise, you guys are just gonna have to look at us.
There you go.
Okay, you've been spared this destiny once again, and we're gonna be getting right into our top 8 ceremony here. Take it
Not
away.
one by one now. All of you over.
Sinju, when you're done, just throw back to us and we'll close out the stream. If you're done, just throw
All right, we need all of the top 8. Please come to the stage. We're still waiting for Zian. Dai is here. ET, yes. All of the top 8, please face this way for the camera. Can anyone find Leffen, please? We need him on stage right now.
Pretty sure he just booked it.
All right, shared. All right, shared 7th place. They're not correct like that. That's fine, right? Give me a second. Shirt 7th place, we got K-Top and Zian for the 6th place. We got Falcons ET. On the 5th place, we got Abu Omar. On the 4th place, Leffen, who is not found. And on the 3rd place, the top 3, we got, make some noise for the Ice Machine Die! On 2nd place, we have Yunwu. And now finally, our Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Hessen Crash 15 champion is Zizi! Give it up for the whole top 8 again!
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
With
Mr.
that,
Toast.
we have reached the end of not just the tournament, not just the stream, but the end of Hessen Crash 2025. I hope that you guys have had a wonderful time watching in the chat wherever you are in the world right now. And this has been such a wonderful tournament to watch with incredible competition. It was great to see all of these international players. It was great to see some Gremlin plushie right behind me. And Jay, it has been a pleasure, my man.
Mr. Brother Toast, it's been an honor sharing the mic with you. It's been an honor having you in chat. Shout out to Sunset, one of the TOs running the tournament. Thank you everyone for watching. If you weren't here this year, make sure you get your tickets in for next year. Shout outs to everyone behind the scene. Shout out to everyone from 2BCU. And most important, shout outs to Sinju. And shout out to y'all watching. We will see you next year.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you. I appreciate the support. CCY, very strong Korean player. I see a lot of people from Korea on the YouTube channel on Dreamers Force. Thank you for coming support. You guys, the champions, very strong, supportive people. And la gente ahí que nos estuvo viendo también en la moradita, gracias por pasar a visitar. El coreano fuertísimo con el Billy, ojo. Se dejó ver muy fuerte en la final. El personaje quedó muy bueno con los nerfeos. Así que vienen peleas bien interesantes. Ver al Dark Angel con un Terry representándonos por allá. También va a ser mucha pasión. El Gio que ayer se coronó. Se vienen peleas muy emocionantes, banda. Gracias por venir a acompañarme, por venir a convivir, disfrutar un poco de lo que es el juego actual de SNK. Y yo creo que próximamente también ya revive Cofito un poco más porque se acaba este premio y ahora toca nomás esperar a ver qué dice SNK, que continúa para jugar en las finales de SNK por acá en Estados Unidos. Así que va a haber buen premio en COF, se le van a empezar a echar galleta. Vamos a ver qué viene. See you everyone, thank you for coming. I feel that King of Fighters is about to get some kind of revival energy after the finals of this tournament. EWC, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna see very good King of Fighters games. Thank you every single person who come, follow, donate, like, whatever you did today. Thank you for stopping by and enjoy together some of the best players in the world for SNK City of the Walls. See you soon. Let's see how Gio, who also won last night, South American representative, Dark Angel, a Terry Bogart, a very unique player. It's about to fight these monsters pretty soon. So stay there, stay excited, and see you